Hi, this is the second part of ticketing video, and let's look at reporting. We use reporting for continuous improvements. We analyze the level of our support to understand if it's good or not, if it's improving, and also we try always to make it better. We try to find the incorrect answers. We try to find impolite answers, and we try also to find the answers that takes a long time. And then we discuss it internally in our team, and we make steps to improve it, to change it. In administration, we scroll down to reports, and there is a ticketing report. On the ticketing report, there are several tabs. This is the general report ticket list that we use inside our company. We use it to understand how many tickets were open or resolved during selected period. So we analyze it on a weekly basis. Also, we have a person who is dedicated for reading and analyzing the tickets, and he makes these marks here. So this is a manual work that is done by one dedicated person inside our company, who is a controller. So let's select the previous months, February, and we see that Splynx, in February, we got, if I scroll down, 702 open tickets. And then if I scroll up to show you the table itself, it shows me the form. So each single ticket, our controller checks like on a weekly basis. He checks open tickets and says, okay, this ticket was polite, so there are no rude answers from our side. He says the content, was it resolved correctly, or our engineers were stuck with the issues? Was the timing correct? And if there is a timing not correct, if we were answering more than, if it takes like more than 3 hours to answer, for example, then it says 2 days we can answer, 8 hours answer. And that's why this we do not set up to 1. So we say it 0, okay, non-qualified, let's say, no good mark here. And then if we got any additional feedback from client, that when customer says, yeah, your service was amazing, we like it, then we make a feedback 1, and then based on that we can apply some bonus system to our support engineers, etc. Now that's the way how we track it. And now here, for example, I can sort the form, and I can say, okay, so this one, it looks like the engineer was not aware of the issue, how it works, and that's why we need to check it and find out and explain it to the engineer. If yeah, this one also, some of the tickets do not have any marks because we also track the calls with customers and some internal work. If we have any other content problems, it will show us 0, but I see that everything here was fine. So it looks like our engineers were working well in February. And the timing, exactly the same thing. So this is, we can sort all these tickets based on the date of resolve or based on the date of creation. And I can all analyze tickets of one support engineer only. So for example, mine own tickets. If I click this, it shows me only my tickets. And you can see that I'm the director of the company, but still our controllers, they are checking my answers and my level of support provided. And if I do not answer, it says, so this is a 8 days answer, 6 hours answer, okay? So this is the way how we can change this in a massive form, so I don't have to click each single form. I can just click here and say, okay, the timing was fine, the feedback was fine or not, and save it. So this is the first report that we use for analyzing the quality of our support. Then we have a SLA report that shows me for each single administrator for selected period. It shows me amount of answers and actions in tickets in general in the selected time frame. And the time frame here is 3 hours. I can set up 6 hours and it will recalculate it. So it depends on the company. So if you say that it's fine if you answer to a ticket to your customer in 12 hours, then split it to 12 hours, and then it will say, okay, in 12 hours we got 156 answers during first week of March in this case, and these are the tickets that were below the limit or above the limit. then for each single administrator, we have the same statistics. So if one team member is not performing well, we immediately know that something is going here, so that he has a lot of over 9 hours tickets, for example. And also we can do the same thing. We can apply for a customer. So if I need to see, for example, we have this company that we do a lot of support in the last, we did a lot of support in the last month. And in general, it shows me also this amount of, so you see that over 9 hours, plenty of tickets there, basically because they are from different time zone, and probably we have problems with this. So that's, we need to reorganize it, for example, in this case. So this is the SLA based on the customer, SLA based on the agent. The agent performance report, it shows me each single agent, how well he performs comparing to others, how many tickets were assigned for selected period. This can take a lot of time. We can go to second and to another report, because this is grabbing all the data about each single administrator. But it does it on the background. So if I go there, I think, and if I go back, it's still continuing. So performance distribution report shows me the report per administrator. Let's choose this one. And yeah, this is just a nice chart showing me how many tickets I got during like average response time, and what was my total amount of responses for selected period. Was it in the selected threshold or not? Because I select that it's a 1 hour period or 3 hours period, and it will change a bit the chart amount. Okay, so this is, for my understanding, how selected agent is working. Then we have okay, the ticketing life cycle. We do not use it that much because it shows us amount of ticket per ticket type, how long it takes to resolve each single ticket, or we can sort it by priority and see that, for example, the urgent priority we do in this amount of time. It means we close this ticket in general in this amount of time, but we don't use this report much. Activity per admin shows me my administrators that what are doing. I can select the admin, select the period of time, and I see all the actions of one administrator. So you can see all my actions that I was doing now. So it's here some kind of log of actions inside ticketing platform. And let's go back to this agent performance. It's already done. So we see that Nick is doing a lot of ticket assignments, and he is reassigning it forward. Okay, so he is the person who is responsible for reassigning and forwarding tickets to other support engineers. But here's the amount of responses, average response time, and we can sort it, right? Like who is the leader of support team in my company, and who is quicker. So this one, for example, salespeople, they are very quick, but in support, it takes us up to 4 hours to answer on the ticket. And yeah, this cost of support is very similar, but it shows me all actions per client. So I have customers, and I understand how many questions they asked me, and how many support tickets they send me during selected period of time, and how many messages we send them, how many notes we did, and what is the total amount of actions. There's also an option to add monthly revenue that this company brings you, so you can see if this company or this client is really bringing you money or just wasting your time with support queries. So that's all from the reporting part, and in the next video we will look at the configuration. Thank you for your time.